What if I told you that you hold the most extraordinary power in the universe in your hands? I'm not talking about magic or fantasies. I'm talking about something Rhonda Byrne revealed to the world and quantum science now supports. Your ability to literally write your reality into existence. Right now, as you read these words, there are thousands of versions of you living in parallel realities. In one of them, you already have everything you desire. In another, you're already the person you dream of being. The question isn't whether these realities exist. The question is, are you ready to write your way to them? Quantum scripting isn't simply writing wishes on paper hoping they'll come true. It's the scientific art of collapsing quantum possibility waves into the physical reality you choose to experience. As Rhonda Byrne taught us in The Secret, everything you need will be available to you when you know how to ask the universe for it and when you are ready to receive it. And quantum scripting is precisely that preparation in action. When you write your reality as if it were already true, you're not lying to the universe. You're accessing that quantum version of yourself that already lives that experience. Your brain, which doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined and physically experienced, begins to reorganize your neuroplasticity to align you with that new identity. Your energy field adjusts, your vibration changes, and you automatically begin making the decisions that successful version of you would make. But here comes the part most people don't understand. Believing isn't enough. You have to feel. You have to emotionally experience that reality before it manifests physically, and that's exactly what quantum scripting allows you to do. Every word you write about your new reality is an energetic declaration to the quantum field. Every detail you describe is a specific command to your subconscious mind. Every emotion you experience while writing is the vibrational frequency that attracts that experience to you. First big idea, quantum time is your ally. In the quantum world, linear time as we know it doesn't exist. Everything exists simultaneously in what physicists call the eternal now. This means the version of you that already has everything you desire isn't in the future waiting for you. It exists right now in a parallel reality. When you write in present tense about that reality, you're not creating something new. You're simply choosing to experience what already exists. Rhonda Byrne expressed it perfectly. The present moment is the only moment available to you, and it is the door to all moments. That's why, when you practice quantum scripting, you must always write in present tense as if you were already living that reality. Never write, "I'm going to have," or "someday I'll be." Write, "I have, I am, I live." Here's a powerful exercise that will transform your practice. Close your eyes and visualize that it's exactly 5 years in the future. You are the best version of yourself. How do you wake up in the mornings? What kind of decisions do you make? How do you relate to people? What's your daily routine? Now open your eyes and write a complete day in the life of that future version of you, but write it in present tense. I wake up feeling deep gratitude for my beautiful life. I make my decisions from a place of absolute confidence in myself. My relationships are filled with authentic love and mutual respect. This practice trains your brain to recognize that reality as familiar and possible. Second big idea. Specificity is pure quantum power. The quantum universe responds to precision. The more specific you are in your scripting, the more powerful your manifestation will be. This isn't coincidence. In quantum mechanics, there's the complementarity principle. The more precisely we define a particle's characteristic, the clearer its manifestation becomes in physical reality. Rhonda Byrne always emphasized, you must be clear about what you want. If you're not clear, you'll be attracting unwanted things to you. Quantum scripting forces you into that clarity. When you write, "I am successful," the universe doesn't know what to do with that vague information. But when you write, "I manage my company of 50 employees from my Ocean View office, and each month we generate $500,000 in revenue while positively impacting the lives of 10,000 families," the universe has precise instructions. Practice this exercise. Take one of your most important desires. Now write about it using all 5 senses. What exactly do you see? What sounds do you hear? What physical sensations do you experience? What aromas do you perceive? What tastes are in your mouth? If your desire is to have your ideal home, don't write, "I have a beautiful house." Write, "I walk barefoot across the oak hardwood floors of my home, feeling the warmth beneath my feet. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the kitchen, while I hear the gentle sound of water from the fountain in my garden. Golden sunset light filters through floor-to-ceiling windows, creating dancing light patterns on my ivory walls." Third big idea. Quantum faith is internal knowing. Faith, in the context of quantum scripting, isn't blind hope. It's internal knowing. It's that unshakable certainty you feel when you know something with every fiber of your being. As Rhonda Byrne wrote, "Faith is believing when you have no physical evidence to support your belief. But when you have faith, physical evidence appears." At the quantum level, your internal certainty is what collapses possibility waves into concrete experiences. When you have doubts while writing your new reality, you're sending contradictory signals to the quantum field. It's like trying to tune a radio to two different frequencies at the same time. You only get static. Quantum faith is cultivated through conscious repetition and emotional conditioning. Each time you write about your new reality with total conviction, you strengthen that internal certainty. Your nervous system learns to recognize that new identity as normal and familiar. Here's a powerful technique. Before beginning your scripting session, spend 5 minutes remembering an occasion in your life when you knew with absolute certainty that something was going to happen, and it actually did. It can be something small or large. Relive that feeling of total certainty in your body. Feel that unshakable confidence. That's the energetic frequency you need to maintain while writing about your new reality. Transfer that same certainty to everything you write about your desired future. Fourth big idea. Emotional detail is your quantum accelerator. Details aren't just information, they're emotional vehicles. When Rhonda Byrne spoke about the importance of feeling as if you already have what you desire, she wasn't referring to superficial emotion, she was referring to the complete emotional experience of living that reality. In quantum scripting, details are what make that deep emotional experience possible. Your subconscious mind thinks in images, sensations, and emotions. When you write vivid details, you provide it with the necessary material to create a complete internal experience. And since the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined and actually experienced, those details become future memories that your brain accepts as real. But here's the secret few know: the most powerful details aren't visual, they're emotional. How do you feel when you live that new reality? What kind of gratitude do you experience? What's the quality of your joy? How does your confidence change? What kind of love do you feel for yourself and others? Practice this transformative exercise. Imagine you're already living your ideal reality. Now write a gratitude letter from that reality to your current self. Dear past me, I can't express how grateful I am for the faith you had in us. Thank you for not giving up when things seemed impossible. Thank you for believing in this vision when no one else could see it. Write that letter with all the emotional details of how it really feels to live that life. This practice not only connects you emotionally with your desire, but also programs your subconscious mind to see your current situation as a temporary step toward that greater reality. Fifth big idea. Quantum consistency creates unstoppable momentum. In quantum physics, there's something called the observer effect. Reality changes based on our consistent observation. In quantum scripting, your consistent observation is your daily practice of writing about your new reality. Every day you write about that life as if it were already yours. You strengthen its probability of manifestation. Rhonda Byrne always emphasized, repetition is the mother of learning, the father of action, and the architect of accomplishment. But consistency in quantum scripting goes beyond simple repetition. It's about continuously refining and expanding your vision of that new reality. Don't write exactly the same thing every day. Instead, explore different aspects of that reality. One day you can write about how it feels to wake up in that new life. The next day, about your relationships. The following, about your work routine. The idea is to build a complete universe around that new identity. Here's a 30-day system for practicing quantum consistency. Divide your new reality into 6 categories: personal identity, relationships, career, purpose, health, well-being, financial abundance, and contribution to the world. Every 5 days, focus on a different category. Write about that area of your life as if it were already exactly as you desire it. Be specific, emotional, and always maintain present tense. At the end of 30 days, you'll have built a complete internal world that your subconscious mind will recognize as your new normal reality. And now, before you think this is too simple to be powerful, remember Rhonda Byrne's words. Simple things are also the most extraordinary, and only the wise can see them. Quantum scripting is simple in concept but profound in impact. It's accessible to everyone, but only those who practice it with consistency and faith experience its true power. Your brain is literally rewriting itself every moment of your life based on your dominant thoughts and most frequent emotional experiences. Quantum scripting gives you conscious control over this process. Instead of allowing external circumstances to program your brain, you program your brain to create the circumstances you desire. Every word you write about your new reality is like planting a seed in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Over time, those seeds grow and become the physical experiences of your life. But as any successful gardener will tell you, it's not enough to plant the seed. You must water it daily with attention, feed it with specific details, and protect it from the weeds of doubt and negativity. The quantum reality you desire to experience already exists. Your job isn't to create it from scratch. Your job is to vibrationally align yourself with it through your consistent thoughts, emotions, and actions. Quantum scripting is simply the most direct tool to achieve that alignment. When you write about your new reality with faith, specificity, and consistency, you activate what scientists call directed neuroplasticity. Your brain literally forms new neural connections based on the experiences you vividly describe. These new connections become new thought patterns. New thought patterns create new emotions. New emotions generate new actions. And new actions create new results in your physical reality. That's why Rhonda Byrne insisted, your thoughts become things. But in quantum scripting, we take this a step further. Not only do your thoughts become things, your thoughts written with intense emotion and repeated with unwavering consistency become your new dominant reality. The moment to begin is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. The quantum version of you that already lives the life of your dreams is waiting for you to make the decision to connect with it. It's waiting for you to pick up your pen, open your heart, and begin writing your way to that extraordinary reality. Always remember these final words from Rhonda Byrne. There is no limit to what you can be, do, or have. The only limit is the thoughts you choose to think. And now, with quantum scripting in your hands, even that limit doesn't exist. Because now, you can't only choose your thoughts, you can write your reality. One word at a time, one emotion at a time, one day at a time, until what you wrote becomes what you live, and what you live becomes who you truly are.